So who won the Democrat debate? Well, obviously it was Marianne, but I guess we can talk about the other candidates if you guys really want. I'm Speculator Seth. Check me out every day from 8:20 to 10:30 Eastern Time. We do live day trading and political analysis. I'd love to talk to you, so come check us out when we're live streaming. So things have been quiet lately, but we just had the debate, and this is a big deal. I think it's going to have a big impact on the race going forward. It certainly changed my mind about who I think stands the best chance at winning. What about you? Did anything that you saw in the debate change your mind about any of the candidates? Let me know in the comments. Well, I think there were some big winners and losers, and of course I was just joking about Marianne, mostly because, she was hilarious and I'd really like to see her in the debates going forward. Starting out with losers, I think one of the biggest losers was Andrew Yang. Yes, I'm sorry, I know that there's a lot of Andrew Yang shills out there that are going to be upset about this, but he totally blew it. I understand that maybe he should get more time, but in order to get more time in a debate, you need to make use of the time that you're given, and he just totally blew it. We already know about basic income, so he didn't really tell us anything that we didn't know about him already, and he just wasn't able to produce a soundbite that would really get voters' attention. And not only that, but he just looked terrible. He didn't look very good on the stage. The way that he talked and responded to questions was kind of odd and, dare I say, autistic. So yeah, I don't think that he's going to go very far. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see him in the next debate. Next person I want to talk about is Castro. I thought that Castro did a really, really good job. I think that he had a really focused approach. He knew who he needed to speak to, and he was trying to attract during the debate, and he just went right after them. I really think that he is the social justice warrior candidate right now. More than anybody else, I think that the really hardcore social justice warriors are going to gravitate towards Castro. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's enough at this stage. Still, I think that his team has to be really happy with how he performed. Another loser was Bernie Sanders. Yeah, I'm sorry, Bernie Sanders fans, but he is just not doing very well. It seems to me that now that he has to go up against, 20 other people, that when you put him on the debate stage, he just doesn't look very good. I think part of it is that Bernie is just too negative. He comes across as like a cranky old man, and his message just, I don't think, really resonated with people at the debate. Now, compared this to somebody that I thought did very well, which was Elizabeth Warren. She has a pretty similar message, but she didn't seem cranky about it. She just seemed passionate, which is a really hard thing to do for a female candidate, but I think that she towed the line really well. And I would expect to see her support continue to rise against Bernie Sanders. Another big loser was Joe Biden, yes. So Joe Biden, he was attacked by Kamala Harris for some of his positions in the past over busing in segregated schools. And it's not like Joe Biden didn't have a response. I just thought that his response was not enough. Honestly, Joe, you've had decades to think about this. You should have a better answer than that. I think that that kind of attack is going to continue to be very potent against Joe Biden. Now, on the other hand, of course, we got to talk about Kamala Harris, who was the attacker in that particular exchange. And I think that she held herself extremely well. She didn't say anything super crazy, and she has a very good aggressive attitude. When I watch Kamala Harris, I see somebody that I can see being president. I think that her experience as a prosecutor really helps her out here. One of the biggest winners was Pete Buttigieg. This isn't something that I'm seeing picked up in the media a whole lot. They're mostly focusing on the Kamala Harris exchange, but I thought that he held himself extremely well. At first, I thought maybe he's just really good at memorizing his answers, but he was able to do it on the fly at all. I feel that his oratory skills and his personal presence is right up there with the greats like Bill Clinton. His presence was just amazing. And not only that, but he was always able to frame his answers in a way that was not only extremely progressive, but was also going to be palatable to general election voters. He also had some of the best trending clips on social media afterwards. So I believe that he has a very, very good chance, much greater of a chance than I initially gave him credit for. At this stage, I think that if he's not president, he will be vice president. His chances are extremely good. How would I rank things right now? Well, my top three have to be absolutely Pete Buttigieg, Elizabeth Warren, and Kamala Harris. I think that Biden and Bernie are just fizzling out, and none of the other candidates seem to really have enough momentum or did enough within the debate to catch the public attention. I would again highlight Pete. I think that Pete has a lot of upside potential, and because of his position, he may actually run away with it. Going forward with those three will become very interesting. They're all really good, sharp people, I think, and seeing them argue, debate with like a real debate on stage would be very, very interesting. So I'm excited to get rid of all of these other also-rans and just get down to the core. But those are my three right now. I actually put money down on Pete and Kamala. I did not get filled on as many contracts as I wanted with Kamala at the price that I wanted, but I'm still totally all in on those two. I do not think, even though Elizabeth Warren is my top three, I just don't think that she has what it takes to make it across the finish line. That's my analysis. Let me know what you think. Did the debate change who you think is going to win? Let me know in the comments. And in the meantime, stay profitable, friends.